Pasta is usually a good dish for hockey players, Andy. Speaking of pasta, it's been about 2 years since January 2012. Bonterra Trattoria named BT's Best of Italian winner in the city of Calgary. Now Bonterra's new little sister, Posto, Pizzeria and bars, treating diners to some of the best new casual Italian fare in the city. Posto, by the way, if you're wondering, attached to Bonterra, right next door along 8th Street Southwest. Chef de Cucina Benjamin Mills here this morning with one of their signature dishes by special request by me. Because I ate it the other day when I was in the restaurant, and I thought it was very cool. It's because of what's inside the pasta. It's called what? Mezza Luna.
Mezza Luna, it means half moon.
Half moon, and that's exactly what it looks like. Okay, before we get into that, let people know if they're thinking about going to Posto, what can they expect when they show up there?
You know what? Posto is a place we want everyone to share. We're called Posto Pizzeria, but really where we want to shine is everything else. We have a whole piatti section. That's where we're doing our Mezza Luna, our beef, chicken, bone marrow. Fun stuff, fun food.
Excellent.
We want everyone to share, we want family, we want good times.
Okay, well, I know myself and my partner, Erica, we shared the Mezza Luna that day, and it was delicious. So get cracking, Ben, get cracking. Here we go. So you've got obviously the pasta in the water already, and you're going to brown them up, you were saying, in the butter. And
yeah, so we're just caramelizing a little bit of green onions here.
Yeah.
And Mezza Luna, ultimately, we're making a pierogi here. Okay. What's interesting about this is originally we tried to keep it a little more Italian.
Yeah.
But I actually got our executive chef's grandmother's pierogi dough recipe.
Nice.
And that's where we're going with this, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you brown those guys up. And describe what's inside before we cut one open here to show everyone at home once we're done plating this. What's inside? Like, what's it stuffed with?
So, traditionally, pierogies, like lots of potato, right?
Yeah.
But we wanted the color, we wanted the shine, so we went beets.
Okay.
A little bit of potato for body.
Yeah.
And then we just went green onions, a little bit of pecorino romano, and a little bit of horseradish.
And a little bit of horseradish. Yeah, a little bit of heat, right? A little bit of heat, which is always delicious. All right, and you're spreading down some delicious things here. Our Mezza Luna pasta, the half moon shape coming out. And as you're plating that, stick one over at this side if you don't mind, Ben. I'm going to cut one open, and Tom can hopefully show the inside, because this is what blew my mind. I had never had a pasta with that color of filling. And this is the beets, right, that you're talking about?
That is our beets,
The beets and potato and some good cheese and some chives and things like that. And what do you put on top? Real quick, you wanted to describe... I thought this was ginger, but not so.
No, these are sunchokes. We make sunchoke chips from it. So sunchokes, they're one of my favorite things in the world. It's a root of a sunflower that's native to North America.
Interesting. And the chips go on top. That's great.
Chips go right on top, give us a little bit of texture. And then because we have some pecorino romano inside, we do a little bit on top.
Nice.
Pecorino's a sheep cheese, so we think, you know, goat cheese, beets, horseradish, more sheep cheese. Who doesn't love this?
Who doesn't love cheese, Ben? Thanks for coming in. I'm going to request stuff more on TV live often. I'm going to do it more often. You guys just come in and cook it like that. Posto, by the way, 8th Street and 10th Ave, right?
That is correct.
Right next door to Bonterra, literally attached. They're side by each, to quote my relatives from Newfoundland. Good stuff. Thanks, Ben. Nice to meet you. Thanks for making the Mezza Luna.